about Five Nights at Freddy's because we got our own game.
Like, why are you jump scaring our viewers?
Yeah, we got Ken versus Leon, and as we called it, it's going to be Sonic versus Bowser, and these two guys, classic staples in Smash and in gaming in general. Honestly, one of the iconic villains and one of the first 2D platformers to really be doing it big. But let's see how this pans out, because in this game, in this matchup, Sonic is very, very hard to catch for this big guy.
And as it turns out, no one found the Chaos Emerald, so we're going to have a little standard gameplay match here. That's too bad for them. Could have been a free win.
Yeah. Yeah, Super Sonic's low-key one of the best final smash in the game. But that's a semi-spike on the forward air. Ken had this matchup lapped out. When you have ledge guards like that coming in on game number 1, that does not bode well for the rest of the series.
Not at all. Ken looking super strong with his Sonic. Actually, he was playing Sephiroth in squads last night, so it was Sephiroth Ken. And that's all I could think of. I was like, this is like Melee Ken.
Yeah.
That's all I could think of was Sephiroth Ken. Now, I was going to dump the cereal out, J-Dog, but because Supergirl Kells saw it, and she was like, can I have that? And she's like, they don't have that in Canada. I was like, you can have it.
Yeah, yeah.
I will give it to you, I promise. I can't open the cereal now.
You cannot find a bigger fangirl of Sonic than Supergirl Kells. By far, by far. But right now, I mean, I'm sure she's happy. I'm sure Ken is happy with the lead that he's starting to amass right here. Already starting to put Leon off stage. He's going to find that back air. That's a trade that I'll be happy to take. And good full send on that up B, and going to find that Koopa Claw to get Ken off stage a little bit longer. But actually, Ken still has a bit of room to play on the stock unless Leon sends a haymaker, like a back air or forward smash, which I don't think Ken's going to get hit by.
It's hard to get Sonic with that haymaker, J-Dog. Sonic's the one getting you with that big hit. The big twisty right.
Yeah, the cartoon punch. Yeah, it goes forever. But Ken takes a very early stock, finding that up air as well. Leon getting a little bit too comfortable on the top end of the screen, and that not killing means that's another good recovery, and that just means more damage. Ken playing with house money. Leon just can't find anything.
That's about as close to a haymaker as you're going to get.
Yeah.
The back air. But we'll take a side B to get a stock off the Sonic. That's okay.
Oh, I was worried actually we're going to see an up air and just spring up air. That looked like it might have been around the percent where that could have become an option. But Ken being sent off stage. Bowser does hit very hard. And I mean, as long as you don't get too much rage when he kills you, I think Leon can actually win this without, really overcommitting too much. This is potentially a back air. No, forward air. And there we go. This is the percent you don't want to be at. Leon having just enough percent to have a fair, helping of rage and make things a lot harder.
What's going on?
Ken just opting to hang out on the right side of the stage, though, and Leon's very good at ledge trapping. Bowser has big hitboxes to kind of cover all that space, too. So both of them opting to slow down a little bit. I like that. Ken knowing that he needs to slow things down to regain that mental. Bowser is a mental crusher, after all.
Yeah, Ken, wipe the sweat off your controller, buddy. I don't know what's going on. You're spin dashing under the stage. Please don't SD.
I don't think he will. I very, very rarely see Ken SD, one of the true progenitors of Sonic in this meta.
Ken has been with this Sonic the whole time. He's been one of the best Sonics for a very, very long time, and has been very committed to this character, as has Leon with Bowser. I mean, they've pretty much been their character mains with very little switching since the beginning. These are both characters both in the default roster.
Absolutely. But Bowser, very heavy character, but even he can't take too many more hits at this percent. Going to find that Flame Breath to get a bit more damage. Is trying to go for a big up smash. Still going to be able to survive there, but not going to have an air dodge. Okay, manages to hold on to everything long enough, and Leon is sending so many of these up smashes. Ken, not even the same zip code as them sometimes, and that spin dash into the back air is going to be enough for Ken to take that game number 1.
Yeah, for every second that match went on without Bowser dying, it got better and better for Bowser, J-Dog. And Leon knows it. He knows as long as I'm alive, I've got a shot. I will hang in there. I've got a lease on life as long as I'm not dead.
Yep.
The game will continue. Bowser could be 180, one stock, and they've got 2 stocks 50. Bowser's still in it.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. And as an update to how they got there, Ken did lose 3-0 to Cosmos, and looks like Leon lost 3-2 to Gak.
Yes.
That was way earlier today, actually.
Yeah, I called the Leon Gag set.
Yeah, that was like 10 hours ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago, yeah. But it was a good set. It just, Leon started off strong, but Gak was able to bring it back. And Leon not starting as strong here. could potentially be dropping 2 sets to Japanese players. The Japanese have been out in full force. Ken's here, obviously. Gactus here. We just saw Takeda. There was the Olimar that was on before this.
Suba.
Yeah. So they're here in full force. Coming, I think a lot of them came from Genesis, kind of on a their own Smash World tour, if you will.
Yep, yep. I mean, hey, if you're already in the States, why bother going through customs and all that again? Just, you know, come through to everything. You can play here, you can play Genesis, you can play Low Tide City next week.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's coming up next week as well. So lots of Smash action coming up, be it here on VGBootCamp or other areas as well. But right now, we've got all eyes on these 2 players as LeoN is able to get the first stock from Ken and finally get some momentum on his side.
Yeah, and that's so huge for Bowser. I mean, granted, Ken, very proficient, nice forward air right there, but very proficient at finding these edge guards, finding stocks early. And as I say that, I mean, when you're behind against Sonic, life gets so much harder. When you're neutral or have a lead, then you can, like, mostly still mess around and kind of gamble a little bit more. But here we go. Now Ken already opening up big. LeoN very trigger happy on these air dodges. Going to be called out by Ken repeatedly. And I like the adaptation though, just trying to full send a forward air. Not quite finding anything there, but that might have shield poked and that could put LeoN in an even worse position. Ken though, just recognizing that there's nothing else there, runs away and just says, hey, I'm chilling. You have to come to me now.
Yeah, I know a lot of people say that Sonic is like one-dimensional, one-sided in a defensive play style, but Ken really doesn't fit that mold at all. Ken is you know, he's patient when he needs to be, but he's very in your face, very aggressive play style. So you know, the player and the character can do 2 different things, right, J-Dog?
Absolutely, yeah. Sonic really does have the tools to kind of do it all. I mean, when you have that speed, you can kind of force your game plan on whoever you want, as long as they're slower than you, which is the rest of the cast, so you're good, you're good. But LeoN, though, again, looking for any hit. Any hit can do it, but same with Ken, and these edge guards have been where Ken's really been making his money, and when it's not the edge guards, it's the jump reads and that back air. It's been active for so long, and like Bowser has a big body. It's hard to avoid that.
Very, very difficult to avoid. Ken once again getting his footing despite losing the first stock and having a deficit for a short time. That's fine. Those down airs look dangerous, folks, but don't try this at home. Ken is a professional. He makes it look easy.
Yeah, I mean, Uppy has a fair amount of intangibility at the start also, so it's hard to interrupt that even if he does go for that as well. And I was actually surprised that Ken didn't do it again right there because LeoN has been air dodging so haphazardly in these situations. Gonna find that forward air. And the thing about Sonic is that when you run away, you are giving up that space. And the thing about Bowser is that when you have stage control, you're putting your opponent that much closer to the blast zone. LeoN, excellent at capitalizing those small situations. Just find that single forward air, and here we go, 28% just off the Flame Breath alone. The rage is stacking up, and Sonic isn't super heavy, Tan. I don't know if Ken can afford to take 1 or 2 more hits, honestly.
Yeah, maybe 1 more forward air, back air, and then from there it's going to get very dangerous for Sonic.
Yeah. Honestly,
right
with
here.
full rage, I don't like what I'm seeing, Tan. I don't like this. I don't think Ken likes it either because that's going to be an up smash, and that's going to be the stock. Game 2 going to LeoN.
Ah, man, shell-shocked in a very literal way there, J-Dog. And that is, like we said, Bowser, what it was, Sonic was about 2 stocks, 50% or so, and Bowser is at that 100 mark. Boom, all the way back, and now look at that. It's 1-1 all of a sudden, J-Dog.
Yep. You cannot enter a double last stock situation against Bowser, specifically LeoN's Bowser, by the way, unless you have him over like 140%. Otherwise, I don't like your odds. Unless you're like super fast and I can use the intangibility to just like run through them. But even Ken's been having a hard time using the platform intangibility to actually make some plays happen. So
this is so odd to have just the default Mario theme. Oh wait, no, this is the Mario Maker. Okay.
Oh
okay.
yeah, remix. Yeah.
This is the Mario Maker where it's gonna flip between the games.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's better. I was like, just the default 8-bit Super Mario theme for 6 minutes or whatever. It's gonna be so strained. All right, here we go. So 59% on Ken, and now Ken gets a chance to start a string of his own. 31-49.
And I mean, good jump out by LeoN right there. A lot of people would opt to air dodge or just kind of try to throw out a hitbox, but that's a frame trap. You can air dodge out of situations a little bit faster, so it was smart by LeoN just to get out of dodge. Even though it was a little bit risky, you kind of have to play those games with Bowser. And big forward smash to the back of the head right there. Let's see what the sledge trap is by Ken. Gonna find the nair, and okay, just kind of resets the situation.
Another
Gets a
one.
Semi-spike, but not at a high enough percent or low enough to the blast zone for that to be fatal.
Yeah, not a lot of the Bugs Bunny arm though. Sonic, yeah, that's it.
There we go.
That shouldn't have
hit him
said
with the
anything.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
Looney Tunes forward smash.
That's the Bugs Bunny punch.
Yeah.
Hit him with that Bugs Bunny punch, and that is a stock early on Bowser. That's pretty much the only way, other than like an offstage gimp, that Bowser's going to lose the stock early. So very unfortunate, LeoN getting hit by that there. But Ken has been just on point all set. We've seen Ken has pretty much been in control from start to finish, but the board reads one apiece, J-Dog.
Yeah, that's because LeoN's comeback factor cannot be overstated. I mean, this guy can be down, but is never out until Xander says game. All right, gonna find that back air. Let's see if Ken's setting up for another one. No, just hops right back from the ledge. Beautiful setup right there from Ken, baiting the positioning of another back air. It just says, I'm just gonna go right back to the ledge, get that forward tilt, and you're in a perfect position for that stock to be cleaned up. And what is this string? 63 right off the bat, and Ken, I mean, already going big, 3 stocks to 1. He's playing with house money, and he's looking like he's betting it all on black and coming up big. Okay, slowing him down a little bit though. Gonna find that forward, I almost said forward smash, but forward tilt. Hits like more character, or hits harder than more characters forward smashes though. Let's
actually that was what he was struggling with earlier against Gact, was trying to get those forward tilts on Nestle. That's an accident.
Actually, a little bit of a force error right there. It looked like he tried to like drift in on the flame breath, but because Ken ran in and shielded,
it didn't let him stand there.
Yeah,
because in this game, characters can't stand in the same spot. They can't push. You have to be running and roll behind someone to push past them. And because Ken was in the way, it didn't work. That's a feature unique to this Smash game.
Yep.
Still don't know why they did that.
Yeah, but it's in it.
Yeah, it's here.
It's in the game. But, like, I mean, LeoN being pushed off stage there, that was very smart from Ken. If that was intentional to get the kill there. But either way, he still would have been in a good position to, like, roll after the multi-hits to get a back throw or something like that, too. So Ken playing 3D chess with these ledge trapping scenarios. And LeoN just not able to keep up as Ken is up 2-1 against LeoN right now.
Chess is such a hard game to play.
Yeah.
Very hard.
Oh, yeah. That's why, like, there are, like, many players, but only a few masters.
Yes. It's easy to understand, but it's very difficult to be good at chess. Very difficult. Just as hard as it is, you're going to be good at this game.
Yep. And we'll get the scoreboard fixed in a second, by the way. Ken is up 2-1. And, I mean, just needs one more to take this set over LeoN. Okay, that flame breath is going to hurt, though. All right, so what's we got here? Very smart. Okay, yeah, Ken just not having any of that, just going to opt to recover low, and he's going to be just fine to make that recovery easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, Ken, look, nice job. So one of the things that LeoN was doing well with against Gact earlier was getting the down Bs. That was the first time I think that we've seen him go for it, because it's a really good option, because if it doesn't connect, it'll ledge trump them. So I'm surprised we haven't seen that more, but I guess Ken could always just not go to the ledge too, which is exactly what Gact did. But Sonic can do that even more.
Yeah.
As he takes another lead here, Ken is up 2-1. It is not LeoN. We will get that score adjusted for you all in just a moment. But in the meantime, Ken extending his lead and is just 2 stocks away from moving on in the loser's bracket here, J-Dog. And it's looking really good. Again, in complete control. Only got an up B left for LeoN, and...
Yep, that's an easy pickup. You have one more shot, and actually able to fade back just enough. Pixels away, life and death, and LeoN's going to be choosing life today. But for how much longer, I do not know. Apparently long enough to get that stock, though.
Man, LeoN has found some interesting ways to hang in there, hasn't he?
Yeah, always taking the off angles. I'm really liking the way that he's just forced to recover. I mean, granted, Ken is kind of forcing the issue, kind of having to breed innovation right there. But the fact that LeoN's showing up to play means that, you know, he's still very much in this mentally. But logistically, it's getting closer and closer to being a problem. How did that not connect?
I have no idea.
How did that not connect?
I would love the replay booth on that one. I have no idea. That was like it was even like hurt box shifting. It was so strange.
Yeah. But okay, this is a full rage Bowser. I mean, but you can't give that up for free. Luckily for LeoN, Ken not getting the biggest punish, but you step to grab the ledge. Back throw? No, just looking for a back air, trying to read the jump. But back throw at this percent off the ledge might kill. I mean, granted, I understand why Ken wouldn't want to be that close to Bowser, though. So you got the roll. No, you're pushed back way too far. Yeah, just reset. You're good.
And you were mentioning earlier, like LeoN has no problem being in it this way. I mean, he does play Bowser. He's entered how many major tournaments now? You know, that's kind of like the way it goes. Your character does well in the high percent situations, and making big reads and big plays. That's it. That's what your character does well, and that's what LeoN does well. He's going to need 2 more of those to keep himself in this set, though, J-Dog.
Absolutely, and it doesn't start well when Ken is already stacking up like 4 or 5 up airs in a row, lapping in percent. I mean, it is Bowser, I keep on saying. Also, Ken doesn't have a jump here. Going to be just fine, though. But yeah, it is Bowser, a rage monster, can get this kill early and potentially get another kill by forcing the issue a little bit later. But, I mean, Ken's looking like he's ready to just keep things going, keep on keeping on. Here comes a forward air.
Wait a minute.
Force to recover low. Good air dodge. And yeah, reset situation, but there we go.
What?
The forward tilt acts as a 2-frame. That hand is big. That hand is big.
No, but it lasted so long. He did it so early.
Yeah, it's a very good move for 2-framing. Bowser does have some strong 2-frame options. That in forward tilt and down tilt, being 2 hits.
Okay, same situation as game number 2, J-Dog. But can Ken close this one out? Couldn't get the spring. It gets canceled out by the up B hurt box.
Okay, what we got here? We just got forward throw. Oh, no!
Wait a minute.
Okay, good job from Ken to go back on the stage a little bit there, because that way, even if you got hit, you would have been spiked on the stage instead of potentially getting the kill right there. Whoa, gets the jump read, and it sets up for the 50-50, but Leon's still alive. But yeah, there's no way out of that.
Dodge.
Yeah, burned his air dodge. He canceled out tumble with the back air as well. You were still in end lag a little bit. So it was either, okay, we try and like jump and recover right then and there, which honestly would have gotten the trade with a lot of things and probably gotten the kill, or opt to throw out another back air and gets the kill or just try and get back on the stage. So with that, Ken is going to be taking it over LeoN 3-1. Good stuff. Almost went to a game 5. I'm sure that LeoN would have won it that way, but LeoN will be bowing out at, actually, I believe that was 17th place.
Yes, that was 17th. So
yeah,
LeoN gets 17th. So there's one KS.